Hello my lovelies, and welcome to my channel WYRD is the New Black. I just want to say thank you so much everybody for getting me over the 2,000 subscribers mark. Welcome to the new subscribers, and thank you so much to my loyal customer base. I really appreciate you, and doing your personal readings is always amazing, and thank you very much, guys. I'm really grateful. So anyway, we have 4 stones in front of us here, and the question this week is messages. Well, it's not a question. Messages from your person. So as ever, take a moment to gravitate towards your particular stone, and I will see you on the other side. Hello, Stack Carnelian. So today we're just going to have a look at what messages your person wants to bring through to you. What would they want to say about their situation? Maybe they haven't articulated this, but what would they want to say to you? What are they, what's on their mind? What do they want to get off their chest? I'm using my twin flame messages cards here. Hello, I love you. All my card decks are available at the link below if you're interested. Right. I feel so indecisive. I don't know which way to go. I'm scared of getting it wrong. Right. So yeah, this person feels very hesitant actually. I feel like they get in their own way as well, this individual. I feel like there's quite a youthful energy coming through, a young or like somewhat immature energy coming through. Maybe this person is young. It doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm feeling. I feel like there's a lot of insecurity or hesitation around this individual, and what it feels like is that they see you like forging a path. So these are paths that are already cut, but I'm feeling like they see you forge a path. Sorry, I'm not even holding that so that you can see it. I feel that they see you forging a pathway of your own, and it's really inspiring to this person, but they feel insecure. They want to be a match for you. They don't necessarily want to follow you, if that makes sense. But they're really hesitant to make any kind of decision at the moment, and it's due to them needing to grow up in some kind of way, or just make a goddamn decision is what I'm feeling here. Like, I feel like this person is it's 2 of Swords energy that is coming through here. I feel like they feel like they can't move at the moment because they can't see the repercussions of that. They can't see the outcome, so they don't know what to expect, and they feel like it feels like a kind of not doing anything is going to lead to failure, and then doing stuff is going to lead to failure. This person is really feeling like any which way they turn, it's going to be a failure. They do need to kind of just make any decision. My spirit guide always says to me, you know, there's no such thing as a right or wrong choice. There's just a choice. If it's in alignment with you feeling like it's good for you and your higher self, then it's the right decision for you, regardless of what anybody says. And I feel like this person is quite affected by what other people say or how they're viewed. My family have expectations of me. They would not approve of our union. So yeah, there's this feeling that, and they feel like a child here. They don't feel like an adult. This energy is giving me like page energy, and I'm seeing like the Page of Wands in particular. So someone who's quite potentially, you know, enthusiastic, but then easily led, or like gets bored easily, or that's the energy coming through. I don't think that they want, I mean, I think they hate the idea of you being with somebody else, is what I'm getting with this, especially if this, I mean, you could be listening for somebody other than a romantic connection, but that's what I'm getting for a romantic connection, is that they really wouldn't like that. And I feel like you know, their family have an idea about which way they should go, and other people have ideas about what they should be doing and how they should be approaching it, and this person is like easily knocked off balance by different opinions is what I'm hearing. And yeah, they need to make less room for other people's opinions and start listening to their inner self. And yeah, like grow up grow up a bit, and like put their foot down in terms of other people. I can't stop thinking about you and it's driving me crazy. You're haunting my every moment. So this person does like constantly think here. I mean, they've got themselves stuck in an impasse because they're constantly thinking, and that's, you know, what they would feel to say to you, like, or you know, what they're messaging you at the moment. I don't know whether they'd articulate it. I don't feel that there is communication here. That snowy landscape's giving me a sense of things being separate for sure. You being on different pathways at the moment, but I do feel like in like the 5D that there is strong connection here, and I feel like this person senses that you feel that too. And I feel like there's a lot of love for you and a lot of admiration. And I do feel like there's hope as well. There is hope in this situation. They're thinking about you continually, but they're worried about what other people would think. And it might not be their family. It could be like friend groups or, yeah, but, you know, other people who don't want them to be with you. I'm working on forgiveness and letting go of past wounds. Right, so this person they may feel that you've screwed up in some way, but it may not be anything to do with you, this forgiveness and letting go. It may be that they're trying to forgive themselves and let go of their own wounding, because they are working on forgiveness in general and releasing. Maybe, I feel like for most of you, it's you that, look, the penguin's in the ice, right? I think you're the penguin that's turned its back and is going, nah, nah, dude or dudess. No, I really feel like, yeah, I really feel like this person like wants to approach and wants to connect with you, and that there is strong love, and they do want to level up. That's what I'm getting. They are trying to tell you that they want to level up and they want to step up. But it's about claiming responsibility. It's about getting over fear of getting it wrong and of just doing it. Just do it is what I'm hearing, because they're tying themselves in knots like up in their brain about this. I'm full of doubt about our connection. I fear it won't work out. Yeah, I mean, there's more fear here. There's more, I'm afraid of getting it wrong. I'm fearful of it not working out. I mean, this person just needs to kind of bite the bullet is what I'm getting. I no wonder I'm getting a lot of frustration here, and I feel like it's coming from you, and no wonder you would feel that way. This person is really annoying. They need to grow up. They need to, you know, have the courage to approach this situation and do the right thing is what I'm feeling. I feel like they really, really want to come towards you, and they're full of questions about maybe how they would be received. But they want to spend time with you. They, you know, if you're in the snow and in the ice and you've gone cold, they want to make themselves a penguin to handle that. That's what I'm getting with this situation. I think that they dream a lot about you. I think that there is strong 5D connection here. I feel like this is quite a spiritual energy that's coming through. There's a feeling that there's a mirroring here with these pathways, these penguins. There is a sense of like solidarity, kinship, like part of the tribe. Just a second. I am hurting deeply at the thought of you with someone else. They can't stand it. They cannot stand the idea of you being with another person here. It's really like, it's a really difficult scenario for them to wrap their head around, you potentially being with somebody maybe you are. Or maybe they are, but they just can't handle it. They can't handle you. It's really hurting them to think that you're, and they're questioning it. Look, they're thinking, you know, are they dating somebody? Are they with another person? Have they found a penguin that matches them, that is like the same level of maturity? Because this person knows that they're immature is what I'm getting. And I am seeing that page again. Like, I'm seeing the page of wands, like enthusiastic but like easily distractible. I say again, but I don't know if I mentioned it the first time. I hope. So I'm seeing the page of wands. So yeah, I do feel like they want to bring in a message, and they're enthusiastic about like wanting to contact here, but it's just, they've got to bring more than like enthusiasm to the equation. And they've got to bring decisive energy is what I'm feeling, and the ability to kind of stand in their own right, regardless of what other people think about them. Right. I feel free when I'm with you. You're so authentic. I can open up and be myself. That's lovely. They want to reach out. They want to reach out. We've got two images of reaching out here. They want to hold your hand. That's what I'm hearing. The Beatles. I want to hold your hand. Yeah. There's a lot of romantic energy up here. I think that you may have shut this person out in terms of maybe blocking communication or making it extremely hard for them to contact you. There is some kind of block here. I feel like if that's the case, they're really, really upset about the fact that they can't get through, or that they can't reach out, or they're constantly wondering what you're up to. And I feel that that's what they're saying. I'm just throwing this one on the floor. I've had issues with my work situation. It's taking up a lot of time and energy. So something's gone down here in their working life. I feel like they see you in very different times. I think that they see you maybe as very colourful or very creative. Their stuff seems quite grayscale, seems quite kind of muted. I don't feel like this person is naturally muted energetically, but I feel that at the moment things are feeling grey, or things are feeling barren or difficult for this person. And it could be that they're in quite a lot of pain. It says, I'm hurting deeply here. Yeah, I just feel that that's what's going on, and that your person is, you know, very influenced by what other... Let's take that because it wanted to come. I have addiction issues. I need help to overcome my need for escapism. Yep, I feel enslaved to my impulses. So your person could have problems with drink, with alcohol or substances. But I feel like there's an escapism in terms of their social situation, maybe. They could be quite fickle for some of these people. I'm not picking that up for all of them, but for some of them I feel that it's fickle. And you know, they tend to kind of deal with issues inwardly, and they hurt inwardly, but you know, but they're trying so hard to live up to other people's expectations. They try and show an enthusiastic front, like that page of wands. Plan, organize, and navigate. Yeah, I mean, they don't know which way to go, and they are feeling doubtful, but they need to strategize. And I feel that this person is realizing that there's a need to strategize in order to come towards you here. Let me just move that up. I have not put that in the right place. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to work out the best way, the best avenue to approach this situation. But I mean, if there's addiction issues here, then they need to be like dealing with that, making a plan to deal with that and deal with themselves first. Because I feel like there's quite a lot of neediness coming from this person towards your energy. I feel like you provide a lot of inspiration or guidance, or there's some kind of elevation that this person, in the way that they see you in an elevated space, and maybe it's in a professional capacity. Perspective, distance, and clarity. So they are gaining clarity on the things that keep them bound, and their family expectations or their community expectations is keeping them bound. It's actually very painful for them to stay within the parameter of what is expected of them, because I don't feel their energy is naturally like that. At the bottom of the deck, we've got place, area, and environment, and I feel like it may be that they're bound to a location or near family, or they have family responsibilities. But they have gained a lot of perspective. It does feel like you're at a distance from this person. It's certainly an emotional distance or a barrier going on here, or a block of some description is what I'm getting. And they need perspective in order to navigate. I mean, look, the compass and then the distance. I mean, how do you climb the mountain? How do you wander this kind of wilderness or environment without a map or a compass? It's like dangerous is what I'm getting. They need to have the courage to exit out of the territory, if you like, their familiar ground, their environment, their comfort zone, all of those things. Okay. But they are gaining perspective. They are realizing that the idea of you with somebody else is just deeply hurtful. They're realizing that they want to be with you, but this person may still be dependent on their family in some way. I mean, maybe they're supported by their family, or maybe they're supported by the community in some capacity. There's some kind of boon or some kind of benefit to them living up to the expectations of those around them. Event, celebration, and crowd. So they want to celebrate with you. I think they want to take you out, or they want to kind of take you somewhere to a party or to an event, or they dream about this. I feel like they think about this. They want to invite you out is what I'm getting, or to go and see something, or to communicate and vocalize what they're feeling at the bottom of the deck, and maybe to go to a gig or a festival or like some kind of music event or stand up, anything like that. I feel like they want to really like impress you, take you to a show, that sort of thing. They feel like they've got to do something that's like showy or worthy of you, like coming to spend time with them here. Hello, pussycat. Right. Generosity, gift, and offer. There it is. I feel like they do want to offer you something. But they have been delayed or waylaid in some way because of work situations, and it could be resources. It could be that they're stuck with responsibilities, but they want to, and they're looking for work maybe as well, because we've got offer down here. So it could be like offers of employment, or they're like going above and beyond at work. It's taking a lot of time and energy. So maybe they're trying to save money. Maybe they've had to take a lot of shifts, or who knows. But I feel like this gift and this offer is something that they want to bring to you, and they want to offer you something, and they want to feel like they've got something worthy but there's been a lot of tension, a lot of pressure, and a lot of stress here. I feel like they've been under the gun. And again, we've got place, area, and environment coming up underneath. So for me, this feels like it's been tense around the home or family situation or at work. And it's specifically saying at work. And I feel like that, you know, this pressure is something that this person possibly doesn't deal with particularly well if they have addiction issues here. But they need to step up and to mature and to really, like, yeah, I'm hearing put their nose to the grindstone. So really, like, work hard with a kind of focus that I don't feel they've had before, because I feel like this person is, like, easily distractible. Or just a little fickle. And it doesn't have to be in a romantic sense, but it could be fickle in, like, a work sense. Oh, my kitten has decided to lie on the cards. I'm going to maneuver you slightly, Merlin, so that, yeah, you can go over there. There we go. Just have to know what's going on. Right, yes, just keep your tail out of the way. Thanks, darling. So, yeah, I think that's, though, all I've got for you, really, Stat Carnelian. I do feel like this person is suffering a little bit at the moment. They're struggling. They're trying to put one foot in front of another, but they need to make a plan for where they're heading to. And I feel like they want to come in, they want to come close, but they're working on job situation at the moment, and they're working on their, you know, real fear. There's a real fear that you won't hear them out, or that it won't work out, or they'll expend energy, or they'll, you know, invest in something and get it wrong. And then again, I'm feeling that maybe condemnation from their community or their family in some way, shape or form is going to be an issue for this person. But they are basically just escaping at the moment, some of them, like, in a serious way. Others, I think that their escapism is more just like maybe computer games or something like that, where they just don't want to think about how much they doubt their own capability. It's almost like their self-worth is a problem. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day there, and I really hope it resonated, Stack One. If it did, please like, subscribe and share. Thanks so much. Bye. Hi to those of you that chose the Malachite. It's not a big chunk, but it is so pretty. Right, love a green stone, me. Right, okay. So let's get some messages from your person. Where are they at? What would they want to say to you at the moment? What messages would they bring through? I connect with you in the 5D. I know you can feel it too. I send you love. I hope one day we'll be together. Wow, what a kickoff. So this person really does feel you're energetic, and this is suggesting to me that there's a strong spiritual connection here. I feel like your person sees you in unique terms. Like, I feel like that you are completely different from anyone they've ever met, that you don't compare in a positive sense with anyone that's come before. And I feel like if this person is looking for another person, then, because this suggests to me that you're not together, if the connection's maybe in a 5D, I feel like they just can't find a replication of your connection, your energetic link. It feels very powerful. It feels hugely loving is what I want to say. There's a lot of love in this energy for me. Ooh. I just had to pause the video to juggle all the cards I managed to throw on the floor, as well as the cat. He is sprawled across my lap currently. If you can hear background purring, that's why. Okay. Right, what else? Yeah, I'm seeing a very strong blue type of cord between the two of you here. This is, and it's sparkly. This is a very powerful spiritual connection is what I'm getting with this. it was meant to be that you met this person, that it's meant to be this connection. It's designed to elevate. It's very twin flame soulmate here, very much so. There's huge love. Even if there's distance, there is huge love. I want to take care of you and make sure you're safe and sound. Look at that. That's so beautiful. This person does want to be with you. I don't know why you're separate at the moment. I mean, there could be a locational energy here that is an issue. It doesn't have to be. It could be that there is some kind of hindrance to this at the minute, but this person is like with you in the spiritual is what I want to say. They're right by you in the spiritual, right up in your space is what I'm getting. And I feel like they get messages from the universe at every turn about you. And I feel like this person has strong intuitive understanding of your energy, of where you're at, of how you're feeling, of how to bring comfort energetically or to send that to you. This is just lovely. It really, very lovely, this connection. Regardless of what's happened or in the 3D, and maybe there are extenuating circumstances or something like that, but I'm feeling that in the 5D there is just no barrier at all. It's completely lit up, this connection in my mind, and it's truly heavenly is the only way I can describe it. It's really truly divine. Oh, it gives me goosebumps. Ooh, I was unfaithful. And I wish I could change that now. I only have myself to blame. So there was a third party here, which is why there's a distance, maybe. So this person can feel very sorry about that situation. And they know that it's not on you, and they want you to know that it's not on you if you feel any level of responsibility towards why you can't be together, because they are saying I only have myself to blame. I feel like they really want to restart this. They want to believe it's possible to fix and heal this situation. They do regret past actions. There's genuine remorse here. It's genuine. There's this energy. It's truly authentic. And they took a risk. They were gambling with an energy that I just didn't pay off is what I'm getting, or it may have even bled their resources. I realize I may have done so much damage. There's no returning to you. I'm at a loss. Wow. So this person may have burnt the bridge, or may have like created a situation that put you at a distance, or that meant that it was nigh and impossible to bridge the gap here. But they see signs of you everywhere. They feel your energy intensely. And they don't know what to do about it, because they're sending a huge amount of love down this like invisible wire. I feel like they actually could do with some support, or that they may be going through a difficult time. And I feel like out of everybody they know, it would be you that would be natural for them to turn to. I feel that they would feel completely understood, or that they would feel supported, or that they would feel that they didn't need to fully explain. But they are really feeling devastated, and they feel like, yeah, I'm feeling sick in my gut, like they're sick in their stomach with themselves here, with the damage that's been done in this situation, because they do know that there's a high chance that they won't be able to bridge this gap, but they want to. God, they want to. I feel like this person wants to like run up and leap over, but they're really struggling is what I'm getting. They're really struggling here. They want to mend this, they want to fix it. In the 5D, there is literally no barrier with this person. I keep an eye on you. I want to know what you're doing. So this person is possibly stalking. And if they're not stalking, if they don't have access to like social media or you know, or friends of yours or anything like that, then they are definitely keeping an eye on you in the 5D. Definitely keeping an eye on the situation and tuning in frequently with your energy, I feel, because this is kind of an unbreakable cord is what I'm getting. But you know, that doesn't mean you can't break it in the physical, right? And I think this person is realizing that, you know, decisions that they made that were very risky, potentially were fairly idiotic. This person is very doubtful of whether you'll take them back, is my sensation on this. And they don't know if it's worth trying to repair it at this stage, because there is so much water under this bridge is what I'm getting, and so much damage. I feel like they caused you a lot of pain, a lot of pain, and they want to heal it. They want to repair it, but they just don't know what to do. So they're kind of watching you at a distance. They're watching you, and if they know you're on a public platform, they may have like false accounts is what I'm getting, that to just kind of see what you're up to and what you're doing. I feel like it hurts them to do this, but it also it also helps them feel like in the heart space, that feel the compassion, but that in itself jars with previous behavior is what I'm hearing. It's sad. This energy is so sad. I love you. You bring such joy into my life. Oh God, this energy, wow. I want to take care of you. I love you. You do bring a huge amount of joy. But in feeling that joy, there's an immediate contrast of how they feel about themselves in relationship to the damage done here. Oh, it's sad. This person does feel, though, that you are the person they can be fully themselves with. Like all aspects is what I'm getting. They feel that they can be free with you, that they can open up to you, that they can reveal vulnerability to you, or the soft side of their personality, or the playful side, or it feels like a many aspected energy. It feels like a meant to be, a true love energetic. This person authentically adores you is what I want to say. They are 100% in love with you. And it's wholehearted, it's all of me is what I'm hearing. I believed what others had to say about you, even though I knew it was nonsense. Oh, third party interference. And it looks like the third party was a gossiping so-and-so. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. The collusion. There's collusion, gossip, some kind of like tittle-tattle is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing it like pss, 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 nonsense. It is nonsense. Even though this person knew that it was complete nonsense, they allowed themselves to buy into it in order to tell themselves it was okay to be unfaithful is what I'm getting. They knew, part of them believed it, part of them bought into it, but at the time is what I'm saying, but part of them knew otherwise. Their higher self knew otherwise. I mean, this person really does want to make things right. They want to I feel like they want to kind of leap into your world and go ta-da, and like do their utmost to repair this situation, and it just would fills their mind, it fills their heart. It's truly wonderful. I mean, even though they've behaved this way, and they know they've behaved this way, and that they may have been just truly appalling is what I'm getting. I mean, but I just feel like this person wants to be forgiven. I think you're gorgeous. You take my breath away. I mean, for God's sake, there is so much love up here. This person just... You're like a romantic, fantastical dream come true to this individual. And it's almost too good to be true. I feel like this person is not moving at this moment, and because they may have a sense of pride that they can't overcome, is what I'm getting. There's some kind of having to fly by the seat of their pants, or to you know, step up in some way, and they're holding themselves back, but they are considering it, is what I'm getting. They are considering it, because the more that they appreciate the love that they have going on here, the more that they want to overcome that energy. This person may be like strongly in their pride. Yeah, there's an ego aspect of pride, or I want to say machoism, if this person is masculine. I want to say like this kind of stalwart appearance, or this kind of like, you know, like projection of being like unwavering or strong. I'm going to pick one more and just put it to the side as like just an added energy. I feel rejected and unimportant. Do you care for me? So yeah, I feel like you've moved on, and at the bottom we've got, I'm taking a leap of faith, I'm ready to see what happens. I kind of feel like this is you, and that they want to do this, but they're not doing this because they feel like they've done too much damage. And now that you've decided to move forward or move on, that's when this person is gaining the clarity. And that's the way it works with 5D connective spaces. The second you release on any expectation of that energetic, any investment in that space, or any desire for that person to kind of make right, or you leave them with the energetic content that you may have been carrying on their behalf, that is their energetic content. And it is difficult with spiritual connections to know where you stop and another person begins, and it is part of the journey that separation is a lot of times necessary for us to claim what belongs to us, and, you know, make sure that we deal with our side of the equation. But yeah, right, let's pick a few general energies cards to go here. So, faith, ritual, and magic. So yeah, this connection feels like magical to this person. It feels like something beyond explanation. It feels like something truly special, truly special. But this person is working on releasing and working on possibly forgiving themselves, or maybe you are releasing, somebody's releasing here, and I feel like it may be you. But I feel like this person needs to be set free in that sense, and that they are trying to keep faith here. I hope one day we'll be together, and faith down here, I keep an eye on you. just to see what you're up to. They may, if they're spiritually or magically inclined, they may be doing love spells or some kind of ritual that connects them to your energy, or that they send love through the link via. I'm not getting anything negative in that regard. I feel like it's actually quite a pure energy that's coming through here. And they're working on forgiveness. Yeah, that's what I feel to say. There's a forgiveness coming through. End, finality, departure. So this person is in a space of grieving. And they're very sad. You feel like family or home or to this person, and they're extremely sad about this because you bring such joy in their heart. But I feel like they can sense the withdrawal, they can sense the removal. They know that there's some kind of conclusionary energy around this, or that you are definitely withdrawing your energetic and definitely looking for something different or something new. And that's why they're feeling such strong rejection. They're feeling discarded, and it's painful for this person, and their hopes and dreams of resurrecting or renewing this connection are feeling currently like not in a great space, because this person needs to heal. They need to do the healing work. They need to go through that process. They need to release what needs to be released. Nurture, progeny, and care. And that is the second time we've had I want to take care of you coming up. I feel like this person may have been lied to about a pregnancy, or or a child, or something to do with that. It may be that their own caregivers were the people that like had nonsense to say about you. It doesn't necessarily mean that, but I do feel like there was something here related to children or to pregnancy that could have been a factor. It doesn't have to be, because I just feel like this person maybe wants children with you, maybe wants that family setting or space. Maybe you do have kids together. I don't know your circumstances, but they want to take care of you. They want to nurture you, and they want to almost bring almost some kind of parental energy towards you, where they can heal or care for or treat you with tenderness, is what I'm getting. Like somebody to be cherished, something to be cherished. It's a very young energy. They could have been pretty immature when they were gossiping or unfaithful, or they're dealing with somebody who was gossipy or unfaithful, or maybe they got somebody else pregnant, or there was, there's something here that I feel like is, maybe they're a parent or you're a parent and your kids aren't with each other. I don't know. But there was something here to do with pregnancy, or some kind of lie about that, or yeah. They do want to look after you though. They do want to care for you. And they do want to treat it in the way that it needs to be treated, with, tenderness and support and the right kind of energy. But it's kind of, it's the end of it. Maybe somebody had a miscarriage. I really hope that that's not the case. But if you did, my heart goes out to you. Or that they left you pregnant or with a child, I'm not sure. But there's something here to do with nurturance, and it could be their own issues with nurturance. or care or childhood issues here. And that could be why there's an involvement with like childish, gossipy energy, potentially with a third party here who could have just thrown a spanner in the works in order to screw things up. Who, you know, maybe did get them pregnant or wanted to get them pregnant or wanted to be pregnant, any of those things. Burnout, exhaustion, and depression. Oh, this person's feeling really flat, and I feel that they need to be taking care of their own energetic. I feel like they may have put a lot of energy into caring for a third party or the wrong person, and they're now burnt out. Yeah, again, I'm getting that feeling of being like bled dry from this situation. So, but with you, there is some kind of relaxed engagement, relaxed interaction. It feels really very lovely. And I feel that they've gained a lot of perspective and that they are trying very hard to release on the situation, to come to maybe some self-forgiveness or forgiving of whoever this third party was that interfered or lied or gossiped. I do feel that there is some tension around this person at this moment, however, and a lot of grief, I feel like they are very hesitant to come forward and acknowledge what's really gone on here, because there's such a fear of rejection and there is that pride that I was picking up. I feel like this person is actually pretty damn shameful. And that's the messages that are coming through to you. But they do love you deeply, deeply, deeply. Truly, madly, deeply. That's what I'm hearing. And like, there is a powerful connection here that is kind of an unbreakable cord. So hopefully this person can pluck up the courage to really like jump forward, because I don't think that they are unimportant to you. I do think that you deeply care. Those connections, they're always two-way. But I do think this person has done significant damage, has gossiped, has, you know, created potentially a very explosive or difficult or painful ending. And then maybe they left you burnt out and depressed and, you know, but I still feel like there's a lot of attraction here and a lot of potential and a lot of love. So yeah, that's what I've got for you, Stacked Malachite, and I really hope it resonated. And if it did, please like and subscribe and share. Drop me a comment. It's so lovely to hear from you. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hello to those of you that chose the citrine here. I love that piece of rock. It's lush. Lush. Many and multi aspects. Maybe there is a sense of there being like multiple aspects to this situation or to your dynamic with this person. It feels a little complicated. Right. Let's see if we can clear it up a little bit. Okay, Spirit, what messages does this person want to bring through for my stack threes here? My stack three peeps. Ooh, one's flipped over. I realize we have a spiritual connection. It's all beginning to make sense to me. Wow, that's great. Yeah, it's coming together. You are this person's person, is what I'm feeling to say. And I feel like they understand that. They see you as their person. I feel like they do want to spend some quality time with you. I feel like there's a lot of dreaminess about this person. Maybe this person's got like strong Neptune influence in their chart, is what I want to say. Feeling strong water content here, actually. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Less Scorpio, but more Pisces and Cancer, and Aquarius energy coming through to me here too. I'm hearing also Leo. They could be your signs, the person's signs, or it could just be the tone of the energy that I'm getting through. Yeah, I see the astrological signs like a fingerprint of energetic almost. This person's very dreamy, but there's a mixture. of dreaminess and sort of active, you know, yang doingness with that Leo energy for me. And Aquarius feels for me like quite productive, energetic too. Adventurous but energetic. But I feel like there is a desire to explore or travel maybe here with you, or yeah, cut out new ground is what I'm getting, or see new places, or just get a holiday maybe. I feel rejected and unimportant. Do you care for me? So there is a sense of this person struggling a little bit with their worthiness in this connection is what I'm getting. Struggling with worthiness. I think that it's a kind of new experience for them. Sorry, my kitten is so keen. Like, just go over there, Merlin. Good boy. That's it. You stay there. Good boy. Good boy. Right, yeah. So I feel like there is a sense of this person feeling very much like they don't know if they're worthy of this, and maybe this kind of spiritual awareness is new to this person, is what I want to say, because I feel like they're thinking about you a lot. And that happens with spiritual connection, and you can get so sort of paranoid or like involved in that energy that it can drive you slightly out of your mind. And I feel like that's part of the issue here, that they can't stop thinking about you, that they can't stop processing, that I mean, look how many pieces of paper are discarded in this waste paper basket. It's like they're trying to express something and can't express it right, or it comes out wrong, or they don't know how to frame it in language. And again, that is a problem that can be encountered with the spiritual connection. But it is beginning to fall into place, despite this person's potential to kind of struggle with their own self-worth. I'm dealing with my shadow self. Yeah, that makes sense. Our connection is holding up a mirror to my fears. Yeah, this makes complete sense to me, this card, because I feel like that sense of being unimportant or rejected is not necessarily connected to your relationship, and it may belong to a previous relationship, or it may be that this person just doesn't necessarily feel particularly worthy. I think they struggle to express or truly show the level of content, the level of emotion that they feel here. I think that this person cares hugely about you and about this connection, and I feel that they don't know how to get that out or get it off their chest, or truly express it. But there is huge love, is what I want to say. I feel like this person would tell you that they love you, and maybe they already do. But I think that they feel that you don't understand maybe the depth of their connection. This is complicated. The depth of their emotional content. I think you just occupy so much of their thinking and their dreaming and their space. Oh, Merlin, you're so cute. Just ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Look at you. Look at you. Right. Yeah, it's like mushy power. So mushy power is the thing my friend and I, when we lived in Barcelona, we made up what mushy power was, and it was like seeing something dangerously cute and wanting to squeeze it just too hard. And I feel like that's how your person sees you. There's like they can't get enough. It's like it's so overwhelming. It feels like so overwhelming. And if you've got a sense of feeling like lesser or unimportant or kind of paranoid or unworthy, any of those things, that can actually really damage the relationship, because it's never enough, because you look to the other person to reassure that, especially in a spiritual connection, if they haven't experienced it before. Are you looking at yourself on the screen? You little tart. I want to offer you my truth, but communication is an issue for me. Yeah, absolutely. 100% this problem is around the throat chakra, is around how they express how heartfelt their emotional content is. How do they get you to recognize and see that this is deeply meaningful for them? How do they present it? What words can they use? This person has a problem with words, has a problem with framing it, expressing it, communicating it in a way that is acceptable or that feels worthy of their emotional content. You see, acceptable is the wrong word. I feel like I'm also kind of experiencing how difficult that energy is. It's just words are not big enough. This person is better off showing you that energy. I feel like they just don't feel like they have much to offer you. I mean, even if they do, they just don't feel that there's much here that they can offer you. So it says here, I'm feeling energized and carefree, and anything is possible from here. Because there is so much potential that it ignites them. This connective energy, the understanding of that, there's huge potential. Please don't chew my cards, pussycat. You're such a destructo when you get going. You're cute when you're tired. And I feel that they can see so many potentials, and they can see so much joy, and they can see it. There's huge love. There's huge love here. I think you're gorgeous. You take my breath away. Yeah. And this is possibly another reason why they feel like unworthy or not good enough, or that you don't find them as attractive. But they see you in such glowing terms that they struggle to see themselves in equal dynamic. And I feel that they see, I mean, it's not just the outside packaging that they're seeing here. They're seeing aspects of you. I feel like they consider you really remarkable as a person. Very intuitive is what I'm getting. Yeah, insightful, intuitive. I think you've got a mixture of insight and capable in intellect here. Okay. Yeah, capable, intelligence, like it's a combination. I told you this one is complex because I feel like you're both like multifaceted people, but they want to take a leap of faith, and maybe you are already in a relationship with this person. This person it may be struggling with sort of paranoia or concern that they're not going to live up to expectations, or lack of worth, or yeah. Do you know what? I'm not going to take that because it didn't feel right. I'm just not going to take it. It just doesn't feel right. All right. Let's try again. Nope. It's got to feel right. I feel so trapped in my situation. I have no idea how to escape. I need help. So they are dealing with a shadow energy here that is making them feel very much trapped in their own zone, in their head, in their sense of unworthiness or rejection, or feeling discarded. I mean, for some of you, you're not with this person. For others, you are. I think that they are in a situation that they have got themselves into, or in a mindset that they've got themselves into, where they don't know how to break free from that, because I think they're struggling to understand how they feel or what this connection truly means. And they feel that they're not as important as you, or not important to you. So maybe you have rejected this person. I don't know. But I feel like for a lot of you, you haven't, is what I'm getting. And this person is just perceiving things as a form of rejection. And that's the shadow energy that is coming through here. It's self-doubting, insignificant energy. Some of these people could have an issue with addiction, is what I'm getting. Some kind of bondage to something, or overindulgence. Not all of them, but some. A form of escapism. Because this I have no idea how to escape just gives me the impression that there could be like escapist tendencies because they don't know what to do about how to get out of their mindset. I'm working on building a solid foundation for us. I want it to last between us. So this person does want to build. They want to communicate that they want to build, that they want something that's reliable, that is dependable, that is long term. But it's almost like they feel they're really caught in between this kind of Neptune energy, this dreaminess, and this sort of analytical in the physical energy is what I'm getting. There may be some need to sacrifice something here in order to be with you. That could be the case for some of these people. And if so, I feel like that's really challenging for this person. But I do feel that this person wants to be with you, wants a kind of maybe traditional setup or maybe a family, but I do feel like they get in their own way. There could be some self-sabotage here. There could be some... an energy where they get in their own way, or they create obstacles, or they create stumbling blocks that don't need to be there. And it's all because they feel like they can't express what needs to be expressed, and they may see small differences between you, or like differences of opinion as major issues, this person. Or you think this way and I think this way, so it's doomed to failure. This person could have like the tendency to be overly dramatic about minor things at times, because they sort of buy into a sense of things like you're inevitably going to reject them, or you're inevitably going to be like they're inevitably not important to you. And if you tell yourself those things on a loop and you don't deal with that, then eventually you are rejected. You're not important, because we kind of prophesy our own forward action or forward motion, and that's what it's feeling like with this person, that they could like be the cause of their own destruction, or the cause of the like destruction in a relationship, because they are constantly sabotaging themselves, which sabotages the relationship. And there could be a sense of getting kind of stuck in that mindset, because they see you in such different terms that they can't help but like persecute themselves, and then maybe they don't express themselves well, or maybe there's conflict that is created because they don't know how to feel worthy. I feel like they see you in really glowing terms. I feel like they see you as intuitive, analytical, very creative is what is coming through. And I feel like there's inspiration, and you ignite their sense of... they just think you're wonderful is what I'm getting. And they're so enthused about that. They're so attracted to you. But there is something that they feel enslaved to or trapped in, and it could be an addiction, but it's very likely a mindset of like lacking self-worth. Yeah, let's pick another one. I'll keep it to the side as a general energy. I love you. And I appreciate all the time we share together, but I need to follow my own pathway for now. So this person does need to carve their own track in some way, shape or form. And even if it means like being apart or separating or taking time out, I feel like there is a kind of obsessional energy in relationship to this relationship is what I'm getting. And that is something that this person needs to deal with on their own, because it can be all-consuming, overwhelming, and bring up like real neediness or insecurities or dependence on your energy for reassurance or all of those things. So this person does need to be pursuing their own pathway, but there is love here for sure. This person sees you in glowing terms. They love that you, the times that you've been together, and they love how they feel when they feel fully connected. But when those doubts creep in, it just mars the energy, because they put you on a pedestal is what I'm getting, and then immediately they put themselves beneath that, and immediately they start feeling crap, and then they can't express it. But they do want to work on something long term. They do want something to last here. But for now, they may be needing to foster some independence and deal with their own stuff without needing reassurance. Creativity, talent, and expression. I feel like this is how they perceive you to a large degree. But I feel like that you really inspire this person. And they may have strong creative talents themselves, but I feel like they need to connect with the possibility of bringing those things into the physical and feeling expressed, that expressional energy coming through, to be able to express clearly without putting so much pressure on themselves, without, it coming from a fear-based space, so that their truth comes through with ease, and that it's not blocked or feeling trapped within them is what I'm sensing. Yeah, this person just needs to mature and take some time, and allow themselves to feel the way that they're feeling, and try and identify where that energy is coming from, because I don't feel really that this sort of rejection or lacking importance to you comes from you. I don't feel it originates with you. I feel like it originates before, in a past situation, or when they have experienced rejection, or when they have felt that the way that they communicate meant that things fell apart because they couldn't say what needed to be said. But the way that they feel about you is different for this person. It feels like this person is like not experienced a spiritual connection like this before, and is trying to wrap their brain around it. Joy, play, and laughter. Look at that. So there is a very childlike energy here. I feel like this person has a lot of fun with you. They see you as a very joyful, very pure, energetic. There may be children involved in this situation for some of you as well, which will be playing a factor in this. Because I feel like there is some kind of connected energy to the inner child as well, and to allowing themselves to feel free, carefree, to feel like anything is possible. And this connection does bring them that energy where they feel like they can take a jump into their own creative space or their own talent zone, or they can follow their dreams, or they can really enjoy that process. But there's something holding this person back, and it may be fear of failure, or a fear of it not being good enough, or not being like to the same level as you for some of these people. And I feel like they want to tell you all of this, but they may not have expressed this because this person doesn't know. I want to offer you my truth, but communication is an issue for me. Yeah, There's strong passion here. There's strong attraction. Scrutinize, consider, and watch. So this person may be like watching you, or being very focused on your energy, or expecting disaster. There's that no smoke without fire, and this person may be suspicious of you without cause, is what I'm getting. And they get trapped in their brain about it as well. But it's their fears. It's their fears. It's almost like it's too good, or it's too good to be true, or too much fun, or too it's too enjoyable. It's far too enjoyable. You're far too gorgeous. It's a spiritual connection. I've got to watch out. There's a sense of like being like overly cautious here. And this person does need like help in some way. There is a situation that they feel trapped by. And it could be external. It feels external to you, to be honest. That they feel like, maybe if they are like not with you, then I feel like they watch you. They keep a close eye on things. And they watch you be joyful and playful and expressive and talented and carefree and gorgeous. and they know that there's a spiritual connection, which is why they watch you. But they almost expect disaster. I feel like they're scrutinizing every word, or every little tiny action, or because they don't know how to escape the obsessional energy connected to you. And for some of them, that's the entrapment, is that they need help to kind of remove their energy from this space, but it's because they're fearful of being rejected, or they're fearful of you not caring. And I don't think it is that you don't care. I think that with spiritual connections, I was saying this in one of the other stacks, with spiritual connections, it's a two-way street. The love doesn't go anywhere. And it does say here, I love you. And I appreciate all the time we've shared together. I need to follow my own pathway for now. And I think that this is from both of you. If you're not with this person, then you both have an understanding that you need to follow your own road at the moment. But it is difficult. It might all be shared energy, to be honest. Maybe you feel rejected and unimportant to this person, and you don't know how to get away from that. But again, these connections are designed to mirror the shadow self, and often the shadow self is a very mirroring energy within spiritual connections. You often have the same issues or the underlying fears that are expressed in very different ways. And maybe you both like struggle to communicate from a place that is maybe vulnerable, or maybe like expresses your intentions that you want things to be built up between each other, and to want to work together on building a foundation. But there is some kind of entrapment that your person is experiencing, and I feel like it's because they're kind of overly involved or interested in your energy, and maybe again that this is mirrored. Meditate, breathe, and master. That's a nice card to see here. So you're mastering the foundational energy is what I want to say, probably for both of you, in terms of communication and foundation, and kind of moving out of that kind of Neptune energy into this like grounded energy, where dreams can be brought into reality, but they need to be gradually built up and communicated. Maybe communication is part of the foundational energy here. Maybe you work in communication, or there's some kind of communicative force. Maybe you're very good at communication and your person is not. That could be a situation here, and it's something that they compare themselves to unfavorably. But there's a mastery going on with this person. They are breathing through it. They are thinking, meditating, focusing, learning how to set their mind free, how to still that space, how to allow themselves to feel at home in themselves, because I do feel like this person sees you as home. There's a sense of family or familial connection, which always comes with the spiritual connection, and it feels very much like you may have had a past life with this person or several. There's some kind of ancestral energy going on here for me as well. So yeah, I think that's all I've got for you, stack 3. That was a slightly more complex reading, but I really hope that it resonated, and if it did, please like, subscribe and share, and drop me a comment. Thanks guys, bye. Hello to those of you that chose the rose quartz up here. So what messages want to come through from your person? What messages want to come through? What does your person want to say? So let's go out and have some fun. We need to be less serious and just relax together. So this person wants to lighten the energy. This is suggesting to me that there's been some heaviness, or that things have become a little stale in this situation, or that it's been a long time since you had fun together. I feel they want to get over something, or just kind of lighten the mood between you. What do they want to get over, please, here, Spirit? I think there's maybe been some chatter, or I want to say maybe gossip, or them believing things about you that weren't real is what I'm getting here, because I'm seeing another card in the deck in my mind. Yeah, it came up in one of the previous readings as well. So yeah, I feel like maybe they believed something that wasn't true, or they've bought into other people's nonsense. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, I keep an eye on you. I want to know what you're doing. So if this person and you are at a distance at the moment, this person very much watches what you're up to, and they would really like to go out and have some fun with you. And I feel like they monitor. It's a security camera. They monitor the situation. And I feel like there may be something here that you need to forgive this person for, or maybe it's vice versa, but I feel more it's you needing to forgive them for something here and let go, or they want it to be let go of. But I'm just not feeling that this person's going to be able to gloss over this if it was serious enough to put you at a distance. Oh my God, my kitten is attacking me. Stop it, Madden. Just be a good boy. Oh, you little wriggly bugger. I need to heal my broken heart. I'm in so much pain. So your person is experiencing real heartbreak at this point. And maybe it's that they're heartbroken about the situation with you. Or I feel like there is a need for forgiveness here, or at least that this person requires some kind of forgiveness. Right, I'm going to kick you off, Melly, because you're attacking me. Go on, bugger off. Right, yeah, I feel that this is difficult for this person. I think they feel very strongly about you, and that they do genuinely care, but they struggle. That they don't think that you realize this is what I want to say. They don't think that you see that they do, but they do, like, really want to hang out with you is what I'm getting. They really want to you know, let their hair down, for you to go and have some fun, for you to go out on the town is what I'm getting, or just to have a fun day out. And it's to assist them to heal also. And this heartbreak may be nothing to do with you, but I feel like for most of them it is a lot to do with you. And I feel like they miss you terribly if you're at a distance. If you are with this person, because some of you, I don't think many of you are, but some of you may be, I feel that they want to distract themselves from something that's going on, that's caused them real pain. But for most of them, they're not with you because they're monitoring what you're doing. And why would you monitor somebody if you're with them? I mean, some people do, right? But for mostly, I feel that this is a heartbreak related to the fact that maybe you're not together, or maybe they want to distract themselves from some other pain that is going on. See if something else reveals itself. I want this to be a family. You feel like home to me. So there is a sense of like needing to fix something or mend something and to be together with you. And yeah, for some of these people, it's that they need to forgive you, or there is a need or a desire to forgive you for something. For others, it's that you need to forgive them for something. And it could be heartbreak, or a broken home, or a broken family situation. But this person, regardless, feels like you feel like home to this person. They want to be in a space with you, especially, and I feel like this could be especially precedent to them around Christmas time, because we've got the stockings hanging up here. You know, for some of you, this could be a third party situation. For others, I feel like there may be children involved. But it just feels like this person feels, children could definitely be a factor here, is what I'm being told by my guide for some of you. I feel like it may be that this person is trying to do the right thing by their kids, or wants to do the right thing if you have children together. But this person definitely feels like there's a sense of feeling that you are home, that you are a home space. If you're going to attack me again, I'm going to throw you off. No, you can't do that. No. Oh my God, sorry. Oh, you're such a pickle. Right. I think you're gorgeous. You take my breath away. Yeah, this person finds you very attractive. They think you are just ideal. Like they just find you breathtaking, like they say. And it brings out lots of romantic energy in them, lots of sort of enthusiastic energy, playful energy is what I'm getting. I feel like I'm getting that, you know, there's maybe a lot of music, because this will give me a sense of like gigs or you know, dancing or something like that. And I feel like that this person may communicate to you in music, or vice versa. It feels like music is an important factor in this equation, or that this person is musical, or maybe you are. There's a strong sense of musical downloads. Loads fell out. I'm going to take the first one. I have to sacrifice something I value in order to be with you. It's really hard for me. This was an energy that sort of came up before, although not this particular card. Yeah, there could be a third person, or they could be like living with somebody else, but it's heartbreaking. This person is in a great deal of pain. That there does need to be some kind of a sacrifice. And so they monitor you, because I just don't think that they're willing to make that sacrifice at the moment. That I feel like this person like loves you though. And this is coming through like really strongly in a lot of these readings. There is a lot of love coming through. Yeah, this person does love you, is what I'm getting. But they're in a huge amount of pain, and it could be to do with the breaking up of a broken family dynamic here. And if it is that it's a broken family dynamic and you're not a part of that, they want to go out and relax with you, because I feel like you are just somehow like super capable of taking their mind off things. And I almost feel like they want to reassure themselves that it's worth the sacrifice in order to be with you, because it is really, they do feel like it's really hard at this point in time. I feel like they truly do want to be with you, because I think this sense of pain and loss is something really sharp with their energy at the moment. It's because of this glass down at the bottom of this card. It feels like it's really cutting. It's really, really difficult for this person. There's a huge amount of love here. There's a lot of love, and that's why it's painful. Because there may be other people involved here. There may be a third party. They may be in a family dynamic. It's a very painful dynamic if they are. Yeah, I feel like for most of you that you are in separation and they're monitoring you, trying to weigh up whether it's worth this sacrifice. I believe in magic when we're together. You make my world come alive. It must be love. It must be love, love, love. Do-do. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. Yeah, there's a desire to manifest with you, and you bring out an energy in them that feels like sparkly and alive, and there's like glitter and sparkles going on up here. Yeah, I feel like this person is feeling broken and feels like they wouldn't know what to bring to the dynamic, and they don't want to bring like shards of a broken heart or really painful energy, but they're craving, I want to say they're craving an energetic fix from you. Because there's a soothing, lightweight, not lightweight, but like upbeat, positive, magical energy associated with you that this person associates with you. And I feel like they just feel broken. Some of them I feel like are having maybe financial issues at the moment as well, is what I'm sensing with this individual too. Yeah, they really are in a lot of pain. I like to rescue others. It makes me feel heroic. Oh. This card worries me. It always worries me. I feel like this person is actually... The reason why it worries me is because of that like psychological triangle of like victim, rescuer, perpetrator. So as soon as you enter into a role where you feel it is your role and it is an ego boost in order to rescue other people, it's because it gives you a sense of feeling worthy. It gives you a sense of, being important. And then when the appreciation is not like shown to the degree that it's required if you're trying to be important by rescuing, then you feel victimized. Often when there's a sense of victimization, you perpetrate bad behavior, which can be the abusive side of things as well, because people who need to rescue other people and see it as part of their role don't actually want those people to get better or feel independent or capable, because then they don't have a role. So this is quite dangerous energy when this comes up for me. And it actually stems from a sense of being or feeling unimportant or feeling disposable is what I'm getting from that, because I feel like if they don't feel that they can be heroic, then they may like try and find a different situation where they can be heroic. But I just feel at the moment this person is kind of feeling heartbroken and possibly in like the victim role, because again I'm seeing that sort of, because there's 3 energies up here, I'm seeing that triangle, and I feel like this person can be all 3. They can be the rescuer, the victim, and the perpetrator of, harm, or like a heartbreaker kind of an energy. And again, this could be a third party dynamic. I'm going to pick a general energy. And it could be that they feel their role is to support or prop or offer assistance and rescue within a family dynamic, or they look for that. Or maybe that is what their family dynamic consisted of, which is why there's a kind of replaying of that energetic. But they also need to be rescued if that's the case, and that's not a healthy energy to bring to the table either. Children are a factor in our connection. I'm trying to be responsible. I was picking that up. So there could be a childlike energy, like their family dynamic, or that this person has children and is trying to be responsible towards their kids, and maybe you have children with them, but I'm getting actually that it's probably elsewhere. I think this person is trying to work on feeling happier with themselves. I think they know that they need to heal from this broken-hearted energy. So, because if they don't, then the relationship won't last. They won't be able to foster a long-term relationship particularly easily, because they need to work on some kind of heartbreak associated with their family or their home, and possibly their children. So yeah, although it seems like the best thing to do in a rescuing situation, or maybe they're programmed to believe that, if this person is like a masculine, there's a lot of conditioning around the masculine energy that they need to rescue, protect, like look after, which is completely unfair, but it's something that like men in particular are conditioned with, sometimes women too, so take what resonates, but it's a very sort of overlooked aspect of what is kind of constantly fed to the masculine. It's that kind of fairy tale energy, isn't it? And the feminine energy is kind of submissive or sweet or innocent or pure, and needing of rescuing, and the masculine energy is expected to step forward and rescue. I feel like this person has a lot of love for you in terms of the joy that you bring to them and the happiness that you bring to them, and I feel like they do want to come forward if you're at a distance. And they want to take action, but there's something they may feel that they need to do, and it has to do with children or family, and that is taking precedent, but it's breaking their heart, and they're thinking and dreaming about how to manifest you into their world, and they feel very much like they're in love. I do think that if there is another relationship here, that it's very unhappy, that it's unfulfilling, that they're trapped in this paradigm where they may switch roles with their partner in terms of that victim, perpetrator, rescuer energy. And there's a lot of pain associated, or a lot of heartbreak. I feel like the energy that comes from you is much more kind of free is much more dynamic. It feels like your energy is single, or is like in a space where you there's much more freedom. There's much more kind of light-hearted, easygoing, free-flowing energy associated with you. I feel like this person may be in a self-preservational energy, and maybe they rescue other people and that gives them a sense of self-preservation. It might also be that this person doesn't know whether you'll have them, is what I'm picking up from that. I mean, I just don't know if this person feels like you will take them or accept them in your life. They do find you very attractive. They think you're gorgeous. They feel very romantically inclined. You wake up like that dreamlike, childlike, like inner joy, inner glow, where like dreams are real, imagination is vivid, all of that kind of energy coming through, and they keep an eye on you, even though it's kind of painful. It's like crucifying almost is what I'm getting. Yeah, they it's like they have a cross to bear here. And I feel to a degree this person martyrs themselves, or is martyring themselves currently. Because they feel that it's just, there's a lot going on. I feel like this person feels persecuted to a degree, or judged. And when they're judged, they like to remind people how they've rescued them. It's what I'm getting. And that, again, it's like when people give you a gift and they say, oh no, there's no strings attached. And then months later they say, I gave you that gift. Like when you say something that they don't like, or it's so that they have leverage. I hate that energy. And I feel like this person may have a tendency to do that, explosive, hostile and forced. There's that perpetrator energy that I'm picking up on. Feel you may be quite wary of this person because they have a tendency to be explosive. You know, from frivolous and light-hearted to incredibly changeably hostile. But there is explosive passion here in association with how they feel about you, and they do want to give it to you, is what I'm getting. They do want to offer you something. They want to offer you some kind of gift, or bring you something. I feel like they would like to shower you with gifts, actually. It's almost like they like to make things or do things, or there is a very romantic side to this person. But yeah, if this hostility and forcefulness can like blow apart your energetic, is what I'm feeling, because I'm feeling your energetic is sensitive, is, whether you're masculine or feminine, it's like, it's the sensitive yin energy. It's really fluid and kind of uncontained in a good way, but in a free flowing way. It feels very light and very, I don't want to say delicate, graceful. I'm going to say graceful instead, because delicate gives an impression of like weakness, but I don't feel that. I feel that actually this explosive energy can really, really cause destruction, and maybe this person has caused destruction, because I feel like there's an edge to this person. When you're in this like rescuing role, you can be very manipulative. And I feel like this person has a tendency maybe for manipulation or like pretense. There's some kind of unexpected hostility as well that surrounds this person, that they can just kind of explode. They do find you incredibly attractive. End, finality, and departure. So something explosive, at some level of explosive ending. here. And it may be because they were unwilling to sacrifice something. Maybe there was a family that you didn't know about, or you know, because I feel like your energy is coming across as like single and romantic and very attractive and very free, and this person like is coming up to me as like, you know, in an unhappy dynamic, in an unhappy relationship, in an unhappy family situation, telling themselves they're heroic by that they're doing the right thing. But I mean, you've got to ask yourself, when you're in an unhappy situation, what example you're setting to children that may be near you. You know, is it the right thing to do for your children to like allow them to watch that dynamic and consider that it's normal in terms of growing up? Wouldn't they rather see both parents as happy? Because children are incredibly adaptable, way more than adults, and we overlay our own sort of rigidity on kids. We're like, oh, they won't be able to adapt, but they do. But I am feeling quite a negative energy of this person in terms of, and I don't think that's like the message that's coming through to you from them. I just think it's like a hidden force of a sort of dishonorable betrayal is what I'm feeling. I feel like this person is capable of really of manipulative, energetic, and of stabbing people in the back, of causing heartbreak. I'm a no good. No, you're a no good heartbreaker. You're a liar and you're a cheat. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, this person, like, they may be experiencing heartbreak because they are a liar and a cheat. That could be the reason here. But something's over, something's ended, and maybe you've decided to end it, even though it's a sacrifice and it's hard, maybe for you. Maybe you keep an eye on this person just to see what they're up to, but there is some kind of like strong conclusionary energy. And if that's not you and you've like previously exited this situation, or I feel like this person caused a hostile ending, an explosive ending that led to heartbreak, and I feel that they may be going through some kind of heartbreaking ending in relationship to a family dynamic, and for me there's something to do with dishonesty here, or betrayal, that's coming through for me. So maturity, time and patience is coming up. Yeah, this person needs time to heal in order to gain a level of maturity, because I feel like their own childhood is a large factor in this, or their own like conditioned upbringing is a factor that needs to be looked at in order to heal the heart here. And it's almost like if you want a future situation with this person, I think you may well have dodged a bullet here if you're not with this person. I feel like it's kind of good fortune to be in separation at this point if you are. I don't think that you're with this person, and if you are, I think it's falling apart because this person may have cheated with somebody else. There's some kind of destruction to the home or the family set up here, and it's been explosive, unexpected, and like very painful is what I want to say about that. And that you do need to walk away and consider it good fortune to separate from this person if that's the case. But this person, you know, there is genuine love here. There's genuine pain and heartbreak, but they're learning the hard way, because they are supposed to elevate, they are supposed to learn, they are supposed to drop their egoistic belief that they are like Superman or Superwoman, and start being genuinely very authentic with themselves. And sometimes it's only pain that can force that authenticity, because it's so impossible to hide that broken-hearted space. I'm feeling strong musical energy. I'm hearing like Paul Simon. I love Paul Simon. What was that? What is it? That line? It's something like, I can't remember the tune. I think it's from Graceland. But it says, everyone can see your heart's broken. Everyone can see the wind blow. So I feel like this person is unable to hide the fact that they are in a broken-hearted space. So work, effort and job. So maybe that they like to work in an environment where they rescue other people. And maybe their work is genuinely to do with something like that. Maybe they work for one of the maybe they work for the armed forces or one of the services, like maybe they're a firefighter or something like that, or like a doctor or a healer or something like that. But actually for most of them, I am getting the feeling that this person just likes to sees it as part of their job or role or the responsibility in life to rescue other people. I think they're having problems with their grounded energy, with the pentacle energy, with like home, family, money, the foundational energetic here. You may receive a message from this person. It may be a call for help or advice or something like that. By all means, advise. Be very honest with this individual, though. Communicate clearly what it is you want to say to this person if they do approach you. Otherwise, I wouldn't try and approach them. I feel like things are a bit crap in their arena and they need to be left to educate themselves, to learn, to elevate themselves and to mature. I feel like this person has not behaved in a mature manner. You need to have faith in your own process is what I'm getting, because I feel like this person can cause a great amount of destruction and may have caused a very destructive or very hostile ending. I think there is a requirement for this person to heal. I think there may be a requirement for you to heal as well. So I really hope that resonated with you. And if it did, please like, subscribe and share and drop me a comment. So lovely to hear from you. Thanks. Bye.